Apong Mama Kalulu, Merciful Lord, also known as the Santo Interior, Holy Viral of Angeles City. Every Friday, thousands of people travel to the shrine to hear the unique Holy Mass. The image of Apong Mama Kalulu was sculpted by Benaventura. Benaventura is a well-known sculptor of that day. It was installed in a little sanctuary built by Padre Para's home premises. The image was transferred to the Roman Catholic Church of Angeles in 1872 prayer. The Panalangin kang Apong Mama Kalulu.
Apong Mama Kalulu, Santuario Arquidiocesano de Nuestro Señor Jesucristo del Santo Sepulcro o sa Ingles ay Archdiocesan Shrine of Our Lord Jesus Christ of the Holy Sepulchre. Ang Apong Mama Kalulu Shrine ay may pagkakaugnay sa Roman Catholic Archdiocese of San Fernando. What is the ecclesiastical of organizational status of Apong Mama Kalulu Shrine? Ito ay isang Archdiocesan Shrine with the Decree of 2012, 3, and 25. The Apong Mama Kalulu Shrine was led by Bishop Florentino G. Lavarias and was consecrated in 2012. Apong Mama Kalulu Shrine was located in C. Dairit, Saint, Barangay Lourdes Sur, Angeles City, Philippines. Apong Mama Kalulu Shrine that was completed in year 2012 and it was made by concrete, mortar, steel, and bricks.
Apo, as the lying statue of Jesus is fondly called by devotees, has become a symbol of hope for people longing for a connection to the divine, especially when else fail. His image is supine, bruised, caught in the final act of love and sacrifice that has spilled salvation for those who believe in Him. Every kiss that lands is badly bruised, feet or attached that grazes His battered hand comes with a deep conviction that through His death and resurrection, He made all things new. Apong Makalulu bestows mercy beyond the grave. Bilang ang isang estatwa ni Jesus ay magiliw na tinatawag ng mga deboto, ay naging simbolo ng pag-asa para sa mga taong nagnanais na magkaroon ng connection sa divine. Ang kanyang imae ay nakahiga, nabugbog, nahuli sa uling pagkilos ng pag-ibig at sakripisyo na nagsasaad ng kaligtasan para sa mga naniniwala sa kanya. Bawat halik na dumadapo sa kanyang mga nasugatang paa o isang haplos na dumampi sa kanyang nabugtog na kamay ay malalim na pananalig na sa pamamagitan ng kanyang kamatayan at pagkabuhay na magmuli. Apong Makalulu ay nagbibigay ng awa sa kabila ng lipunan.
The tradition of venerating the image of the dead Christ traces its origin to the early church. The earliest articles of veneration are the Sudarium of Oviedo and the Shot of Turin. The very shot believed to have been used in burying the body of the dead Christ. Several representations of the dead Christ became common in the 15th century. When Spain introduced Christianity to the Philippines, they brought several representative images of the dead Christ, known by such names as Santo Sepulcro, Holy Sepulchre, Santo Cristo Yacente, Lying Holy Christ, Santo Retiro, Holy Retirement, Santo Entierro, Holy Burial. The most common portrayal is that of the dead Christ lying in state on a stately bier, a very popular icon in the Philippines. F.R. Bulatao, S.G., a noted author on the Philippines religious psychology, writes that the Filipinos identify with the suffering of the dead Christ because of poverty and other socio-economic difficulties. They experience Angeles City has widely revered to the image of Apong Makalulu, one the Pisamban Marabul and the other at the Shrine Barangay Lourdes Sur.
Kapampangan cuisine. It's brought by the creativity, hospitality, discriminating takes, and experimental people of the Pampanga. Kapampangan don't just cook based on what they taught to them by the Spaniard. They create, reinvent, and even more every dishes. Kapampangan, they are respectful of their ingredient. They don't just cook, they follow the guidelines, and also you will taste the cook with love. Sisig is the most popular Kapampangan dishes that have won over the Filipino palate across the country.
Pampanga is called as the culinary capital of the Philippines because of the province is blessed, with great cooks which are trained by the Spaniard during the colonial period. These great cooks pass their culinary expertise from generation to generation. For Kapampangan, choose spots that are good in cooking. Kapampangan don't just cook based on what's taught to them by Spaniard. They create, reinvent, and improve every dishes.
Two examples of most famous dishes came originally from Pampanga and its origin. Sisig. The dish name comes from sisigan, an old Tagalog word which means to make it sour. Its existence was first recorded in Kapampangan Dictionary back in 1732 by Diego Bergaño, a Spanish missionary who served as the parish priest of Mexico, Pampanga at the time. Number 2. Tocino or Pindang. If you love tocino, then I will introduce you to Pindang Babi, a Kapampangan dish where tocino originated from. During old days, where refrigerator was not yet invented, this is how pork was preserved in Pampanga. Where pork strips are fermented with rice and salt, placed in an earthenware jar when then dug under a dirt for a long periods. This was called buro, and the dish is created burong babi. The rice effectively fermented the pork, while the salt cures and preserves it. After meat was fermented, it was cooked by frying them in lard or oil.